Good morning, good afternoon, and God bless you guys. My name is Ryder Rivera, and today I want to talk to you about how time is absolutely an illusion. I'm actually just going to get straight into it today. I want to ask you this question first. How much time do you think you have? I'm going to wait a second and let you think about it. How much time do you think we actually have? I want to preface this by saying that if you're watching this and say that you're around my age, but I'm 22 years old, to me, things kind of just got started as far as my working life, you know. High school was literally like 4 years ago for me. At least it just ended for me. College is a path that many people may take, so you might be just entering into the workforce right now. And let's say you're around my age group. We only have so much time to get to it, to work on whatever it is that we want to work on. And I'm not even just specifically talking about working like hard labor or whatever career you might be getting into. I'm talking about all the different aspects that we have in our life. Our relationships that we may work on, our knowledge that we may work on, our marriage that we may work on, the partying we may work on, the actual hard labor we may work on, and many of the other things that require our time and attention in our life. So it's not even just manual labor or the workforce that we're getting ourselves into. But I have to ask you, how much time do we have for these kinds of things? Just to put it into perspective, we really don't have that much. I mean, at 22 years old, where I'm at right now, we'll be lucky, and this is just being accepting of how life works. You know, death is around the corner for any of us. So, God willing, we have maybe a good 40 to 50 years of work ahead of us. Now, 50 years would put me at 72. Okay. Now, let's say if it was 20 years, that would put me at 42. Now, in that time, it's not only just work, as I was talking about, like career work that we're going to be handling, that I'm going to be handling. It's also going to be having kids, getting married if you're going to be doing that, attending things in the community if you're going to be doing that, forming relationships, great relationships with all the people that you have around you, and so many other things that you may be specifically interested in. And I want to point this out to you and the importance of how much time we actually have, because once it's gone, it's gone. Time is a currency that you will never be able to get back. At least in this life, never. It's never going to happen. So that's the importance of going after the things that you say that are important to you. Going after the things that really matter to you and not really putting those ideas that you have up here on the back burner or on a shelf. It's worth you giving it a shot at the very least just to see where it leads you. Okay? Chasing that thing, chasing that fire, chasing that burning bush. Okay? It's worth you going after it because time isn't unlimited. In our youth, even where I'm at right now, I'm just going to admit to you, it's very easy to take advantage of the time that we think we have. We don't have it. Once we turn 22, I'm 22, going to turn 23, and once I turn 30, I'm going to be 30. And then there's 35, 40, 45, however many you want to count towards, or God willing, however far you make it. Now, I'm sure this might be something that you have already thought of if you have some loved ones in your life that unfortunately have gone through some rough times, and you start looking at life as a little bit more precious. Oh my gosh. You start looking at life in a little bit more of a precious way, time being more of a precious thing. You only have so much time with the people that you have. So, in a sense, it's a lot more important to take these things seriously, take your life more seriously, not to put your life and think that it's going to be this way forever, no matter what point of life you're at, whether you're 10, 15, 20, 25, or 30, 35, 45, 40, 45, whatever age you're at. You can't take it for granted because I'm sure whether we know them personally or whether we know them through the online space, we all know somebody that died way earlier than they probably should have, or at least we think they should have. And that really puts things into perspective. Man, I only have so much of it. And when it happens will never be up to me. So that timetable is definite. But where it's at and when it'll happen, that's not up to you. Which is even more of a gift and more of a reason to take life seriously. Whatever things that you have in your life that you think that are holding you down, and I'm telling you, actually, like, really analyze the life that you are building for yourself, because you're the one that's responsible for it at the end of the day. Unless you're probably like locked up against your will, a lot of the choices and the things that you do in your life are up to you. You get to choose that life. And because it's your choice, you're accountable. And because you're accountable, if you accept it, that you are accountable, you can change it. That's the beautiful thing. Analyze it, accept it, and realize it's okay. You can change it if you want to do better for yourself. But that's up to you. And that's one of the biggest beauties that God has given us in this life. We can do the changing if we want to. You have to be willing to want to do the change. Now, if you're willing to make the change and accept that we only have so much time in this life, you can create a better future for yourself. And that's worth it. So how much time do we really have? On a personal level, at 22 years old, I wonder before my body really starts fighting against me. And this is me being, in my opinion, reasonable. I'm sure people older than me, wiser than me, would maybe think I'm crazy or naive. But at 22, I think I only have maybe 30 to 40 years of working ahead of me. I've already lived out 20 years of my life, 20 some. I only have so much to make of it. So I'm not going to tell you that I'm going to live the whole thing perfectly, but I am going to try and take advantage of the time that is allowed to me, given by God, of course. He can give and he can take. The day, where, when, how, that's not up to us. But it is up to us to accept it and to do something about it. Be reasonable about it. Be reasonable about it. But to do something about it. Yes, there's a lot of stuff that we've been through. Yes, there's a lot of stuff that is coming our way. A lot of unfair things that have happened to many, if not all of us, walking the face of the earth. But does that mean that we should follow in the footsteps of those unfair things that have happened to us? Or are we going to rise up against it? Are we going to try to do better? Are we going to try to be better? For whatever reason that you may come up with. For me, I hope it's so that one day I'll be able to teach my kids how to get over the different trials and tribulations that life may bring to them. So that's going to be everything for this video. Time is an illusion, and if you're watching this young, please take this into consideration. Just think about it for a little while throughout your day, and remember that it is limited. At some point we check out. That's the truth. And I don't want to hide the truth from you. Okay? I hope you have a nice rest of your day. God bless you, and take care. I was watching myself in the camera.